Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Nice to see one or two bald men in the audience tonight, particularly those accompanied by a lady. Well done, fellas. A word of warning before we start the show. During the parade later on, kindly do not approach the badges. And if you're drinking and driving tonight and fear you may be over the limit, why not play safe? Take the back routes home. You heard me right, badges! And now sit back and enjoy the show.
Once upon a time, long, long ago, I adopted a son, a perfectly normal boy, who I named, without a second thought, Alan, a simple name, easy to remember. He was a perfectly normal boy, normal in every way. He enjoyed all the things that young boys do enjoy, such as sport, booze, and girls. Perfectly normal until one day, on his way home from school, he attempted to cross the road at a zebra crossing where his playmates had previously crossed. Accosted by an irate lollipop lady, tired of young boys abusing her authority, he was forced to wait at the roadside, while the lollipop lady became distracted, talking to a stray housewife. Impatient by nature, Alan made a dash for it. The lollipop lady took this opportunity to give vent to years of pent-up anger, hitting him repeatedly about the face. It was thus that Alan became the boy with the big face. My first thought was to take the tiny boy, place him in a sack, and throw him in the canal. But you know, I looked at that large round face and took pity. After all, an adopted son is not just for Christmas, but for life. I accepted him as one of my own. I knew there would be problems ahead. He would routinely get his head stuck in railings. He could never wear a roll-neck jumper, but you know, he was great in goal. Shunned by society, termed an outcast, taunted by his former playmates, Alan became depressed. And so, I organized a special boat trip to France. It was a beautiful sunny day when we arrived at the harbor, and we were greeted by our captain, a tolerant man, himself of above-average-sized face. Oh, he welcomed us, and we climbed aboard his little vessel. Why, Alan, and I must confess, I too was excited. A boat trip to France. Just think of all that lovely duty-free. Off we sailed. And Alan, why, he even danced a jig. Then suddenly, a storm blew up. Storm clouds gathered. Waves ripped the boat apart. The wind blew up, and rain showered down upon our heads. The captain quickly appeared and beckoned us from the poop deck to below. Why, being British, we made the most of it. We took a bottle of our duty-free wine and made a toast to the king. Oh, when will this storm cease? Suddenly, a French flying fish smashed the porthole, and we started to take on water. Why, we were sinking into the ocean. Quick as a flash, little Alan took his giant face and stuffed it into the porthole, acting like a giant cork. Why, he saved the boat from sinking that day. The vessel limped home, and a huge crowd had gathered to welcome us, all wanting to get a glimpse of the boy with the big face. Pretty soon, the story broke nationwide, and all the papers covered it. He was even awarded his own special medal by the king, but you know, the ribbon was just ever so slightly too short to get over his big fat face. But how the crowds cheered this little boy. Well, you know, success brings many things: fame, wealth, and love. Because Alan met a girl of, well, while not of huge face, she certainly had a larger than average face. Alan and the girl became lovers. And as they walked off into the distance, and I saw his face getting smaller and smaller as he walked away from me, I thought to myself, if only it were possible to keep it that size, but have it, well, closer. Of course, that could never be. He would always be the boy with the big face.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Elaine Page and Barbara Dixon. Looking back, I could have played it differently. Perfect situation. What's wrong? I needed time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good? Not so good. Wasn't it fine? Not so bad. More security. He needs his fantasy and freedom. I know him so. Of course, I'm not Elaine Page. This isn't Barbara Dixon. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of suggestion, the simple power. The simple power of suggestion working as a team. What? Rose for the lady, sir. Rose for the lady. Rose for the lady, sir. Rose for the lady. 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 Black pepper, sir. Black pepper. You like it? Black pepper, black pepper, black pepper. Parmesan, sir. Parmesan, parmesan, parmesan. Parmesan, parmesan. Rose for the lady. Black pepper. Parmesan. Rose for the lady. Black pepper. Parmesan. Rose for the lady. Black pepper. Return on the Mac. Return on the Mac. Return on the Mac. And apparently, if you get sent a letter, you're not sure who it's from. What you do, you run after the postman, you shout 1471. He's got to tell you. He got to tell you. He got to tell you. Go in the Jaya Jaya. Now, it's shiny. It excites. If you drop a Bible from a height, you can kill a field mouse, can't you? Hey? So maybe the Bible isn't all good. Now, my nan was thrown out of the pub for cheating at dominoes. Oh, yeah. She was caught with a packet of bourbon biscuits and a bottle of Tipp-Ex. I'll be a private dancer, hands of money, what do you want me to do? Now, you know when you go, it's too hot to be messing around with these... You like that lining, don't you? Like the lining? It excites, it dazzles. What was your nickname at school, sir? Do you mind me asking your nickname? Sausage nose, was it? Sausage nose, was it? Funny eyes? Is it? Funny eyes, scrawny neck. What was it, sir? Don't worry, I'll find out. Now the almond, have pity on the almond. Too broad and flat to be a peanut. Too small to be a Brazil. The almond. You get a rabbit in the headlights of the car. They go like that, don't they? The reason is they collect number plates. They only ever collect one. Dribble, pass. Think of the other fella. Isn't it? Oh, in the Isn't it annoying though when you're shopping with your nan and she's going, shoot me, I'm slowing you down. Arthritis, really love your tiger life. My mum, she did have one arm slightly longer than the other, tragically, yes, it did mean she did have to wear a slightly built-up mitten. And of course, I like Coronation Street, but of course I do miss Bette Lynch. I miss her, Bette Lynch. Well, when I say Bette Lynch, of course, I'm referring to the actress who plays the part of Bette Lynch. I'm referring to, of course, Julie... Not bad, looking forward to Christmas. Now... It's too hot to be messing around with these silly... It was 4 little tiny wigs working as a team. 4 of them. New Labour, new danger. It wasn't really Elaine Page. Look, madam, have pity on me, I've only got one leg, look. Turn away, madam, turn away. Hand down. Complimentary Kit Kat. Complimentary Kit Kat, madam. Go on, go, you know you like it. Go on, complimentary Kit Kat. Come on, madam. Go on, help yourself. Go on. Complimentary Kit Kat. Come on, madam. Complimentary Kit Kat. You like it all lovely. Chocolate and biscuit all mixed up. Come on, madam. You like it? Come on, madam. Come on, madam. Complimentary Kit Kat. Complimentary Kit Kat. Put it back and come at it. No. Not wrinkled enough to be a walnut. The almond. You see, the different... What, big ears, sir? What was it? Big ears. The difference between man and the animals, and there is a difference. Man commits murder, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, the animals, they don't commit murder, and that is why you'll never see an animal version of Cluedo. No. You won't see it. You won't find it. You won't find it. It's shiny. It does dazzle. It excites. Now, 16 years of this government may seem like a long time to you. It's a lifetime to a dog, isn't it? They're barking out for change. You like donuts? Of course you do. They're a lovely, sweet, jam-filled snack. Now, I was driving along. I was driving along with my nan, and every corner we go round, she's going, we're going too fast, we're going to crash. We're going too fast, we're going to crash. In the end, I said to her, Nan, for pity's sake, move over, I'll drive. Now, that's neat. Shingles. Look at that stance. Mole. Foal. Now, my old mum, oh yeah, and I had to wear hand-me-downs as a child, going back generations, oh yeah, up until the age of 9, I was dressed as a cavalier. Come on. You know what B&Q stands for? No one does. It's a mystery. Oh yeah, and later on I'm going to be telling you how to make a penny on every single donut you buy. Oh, got your attention now, haven't I? See, it's all very well collecting and reusing carrier bags, but once that starts to interfere with drawer opening, you've got a problem. Oh yeah, you've got a problem. You'll be the mouse in the skirting board with the lead piping. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Now, ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. My old mum... Another clear night, look. My old mum used to... What's your favourite letter, madam? Do you mind me asking? Your favourite letter? We've all got one, I think. Your favourite letter? What is it, madam? Lady. The letter J, do you know its value in Scrabble? No, you don't, do you? No, you like the look of the letter J. It's exciting. It goes down, it goes round. It's exciting. You like it, but you don't know much about it, do you? You haven't looked into it in any detail. You like it in a sort of superficial way. Would I be right in thinking, madam, that your relationships tend to peter out after a couple of weeks? You're a little bit shallow. Remember... Oh, Mr. Sycamore Tree, why you produce so much sap? Remember... That's right, a whole new penny on every single one. Remember... Not curly enough to be a cashew. The almond. My old mum used to say to me that life is like a game of Monopoly. Oh yeah, you go round and round. Sometimes you end up in free parking. Sometimes you end up in jail. You buys a house, you takes a chance. Who knows, one day you end up with a hotel on Park Lane. Now, that may sound like a rather naive assessment of life, but you know, 2 days after she told me that, I won second prize in a beauty contest. Maybe there's something in it. Remember when Dogleeds came out? You remember that? Dogleeds, you're probably too young to remember, but in the old days, oh yeah, before Dogleeds, you used to take a dog for a walk, you never see it again. Oh, we used to get through 30 or 40 dogs a year. Now, you're watching television, it's difficult to remember the stars' names, isn't it? You see, I know the face, but I can't put a name to it. Simple system that I've come up with, and you do have to have a system. Associate each particular star with a particular sweet. Oh, yes, with a particular sweet. A star's name, confectionery, remembering system. Here we go. Curly Whirly, Liz Hurley, a wagon wheel, seal. There's just two of them for you. Now, I saw a bloke the other day, he's walking along, yeah, all right, John, I'll leave it with me. No, all right, John, I'll sort it out now. All right, John, leave it with me, I'll sort it out. But he didn't have a mobile phone in his hand. In his hand, he had a little tiny bloke called John. And if you're making, on the head, go. If you're making a lot of phone calls, reduce the phone bills, only use the important words. Mum, Taggart on TV, no spare tape. Now I wondered whether it stood for Linda Barron from Open All Hours and Pauline Quirk from the Feather Programme. Why, I wondered whether the two of them had got together and built this huge DIY superstore. Perhaps a little far-fetched. Now, one or two of you, my old mum. Cheers, rather nice. A little bit of chopped juice there, rather nice. A little bit of lamb cordial. You're probably like me, you have those pie nightmares, do you? Have the pie nightmares when you're in bed, you're eating a lovely juicy pie. Yum, yum, the lovely juicy pie. And then suddenly you realise, far from being a juicy pie, it's your nan's head. Oh, God. Not again. Oh, Mr. Conker Tree, he produced a little sap. Now, do you remember, I wonder whether you remember, when Sellotape came out? You're probably too young to remember. They're not even that big, so your face is small, makes the ears look big. Have you ever bothered to measure them? Sellotape came out, and you're probably too young to remember, but in the old days, smooth on one side, sticky on the other. Sellotape came out, great big things. When it first came out, the size of a cartwheel. Oh, yeah. You had to keep it in the spare room. Great big things, but now, as technology's come in, they've managed to shrink the size right down. Oh yeah, they've got these little tiny rolls of sellotape. Amazing. If you look at it now, if I knew now, then, if I'd known now, then, if I'd known it, if I'd known that now, if I knew it, if I knew it, they got the size right. The child can carry, or a lady. Oh yes, a lady can carry that roll of sellotape without embarrassment. It won't, oh yes, it won't spoil the line of a tight-fitting skirt or body. Now, I playing my young cousin, Robbie, at blow football, and he had an asthma attack. Still, 10-0, you know. Man on. Where were you? Just slip one of your shoes off, madam. I'll give it a polish. How about that? Come on, I've got the brushes here. We'll get going with that. Just slip. Just slip. With the cat in the shed with the candlestick. It'll never happen. Don't look for it. You see, Sherbet Dip, David Yip. There's just 3 of them. Flat tire, junction 4. Nuts too tight. Halve your phone bills. Slip one of your shoes off, madam. We'll get going with that polishing scenario. Come on. Off you come. Come on. Get one of the shoes off. Are you worried about all the laces? Isn't it easy to get them off, but not so easy to get them on? Come on, slip one of those off and we'll... get shoe off. Get the shoe off! If mummy loved me, why is she not breathing? Get! Bruce Forsyth with those big playing cards. I mean, come on, Bruce, if you're short-sighted, get glasses. Hey, don't just have everything made big, Bruce. That's too easy for you. Nelson Mandela. More crazy shirts, please. Come on, madam, just... You bought yourself a little bit of time. Slip the shoe off. That's it, let's have it up here. We'll give it a nice old polish up. We'll get all the lovely... See, a turtle lives to 200 years. You say to a turtle how you're voting in the next election. He'll say, well, look, give him a chance. I've only been there 5 minutes. It's a question of scale. I've got your shoe now, haven't I? I've got your shoe. Had you thought about how you were going to get home? Had you thought? Hopping home, isn't it? Hop, 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 hop. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, stitch, stitch, stitch. What is the point of introducing fancy new stalking laws if you're quite happy to give your shoes to a strange man? Bad girl, dirty girl, in your bed. I speak a little facts. Oh, yeah. With a slight accent, I grant you. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the best way to transport an owl? Well, it's quite easy. You take your owl, right? You take your owl, barn or tawny. They're the main 2 owls, aren't they? The barn owl and the tawny owl. That's how I remembered. You've got to have a system, haven't you? Stalagmites and stalactites. Marlon Brando, Suzanne Dando. Two very different things. Well, river dance, look, it's easy. Ready, here I come, you got to hide. Oh, yeah. The stalagmites. The barn owl and the tawny owl. The barn owl, of course, with its big white face. The little tawny owl with its little brown face. But they get on fine, don't they? Oh, they get on fine. And I'm not mentioning the snowy owl. Oh, I make no apologies for that. Oh, no, it takes 16 snowy owls to stuff a pillow. A tragic waste of life, but also comfy. How could something so cruel be so comfy? You take the barn owl, as I say, traditionally lives in the... There's a clue in the name. In the barn! The little tawny owl with his little brown face lives traditionally in the big ears. In the woodland. Doesn't he? Lives in the woodland, if mummy care. Oh, why is she so cold? She lives in the woodland, whereas barn owl is in the barn. They get on fine, of course, provided the little tawny owl doesn't attempt to enter the barn. Then you can imagine, you can imagine the sort of friction that occurs if, you can imagine it, if little tawny owl tries to get in the barn. Yes, a little bit of the friction which I would like to recreate for you now. That friction, as I say, the frisson of friction, if you like. When tawny owl, traditionally based in the woodland, tries to enter the barn, the traditional home of the barn owl. Thank you. Where do you think you're going? Oh, it gets worse than that, believe me, but that's just tip of the iceberg, very much so. Now, you take, if you're transporting your owl, you take your owl, you roll it in newspaper. Oh yeah, roll it in newspaper, nothing hard about it. Roll it in newspaper, a rubber band over the top, cut 2 holes for the eyes. Oh yeah, cut 2 holes for the eyes, he's coming with you on the journey. Let him enjoy the journey. Let him see the vista as it passes by. For if you don't cut holes, his little head's spinning round looking for the holes, isn't it? I can't believe he wouldn't have cut any holes. How am I supposed to enjoy the vista? Well, of course, the owl has that head swivelling facility, but don't overuse it, that's all I'm saying. Bag of Maltesers, Norman St. John Stevens. It's just... Isn't it annoying, though, when you're at the petrol station and you suddenly realise that the nozzle of your petrol pump, far from being in the petrol tank of your car, is in the pocket of the man standing in front of you. Not again. Same with Pritt Stick, wasn't it? When Pritt Stick came out, great big things, you had to keep them in the garage. You're probably too young to remember. Oh, you used to have to back them in. Come on, to me. To me. Oh, it's sticky. Unwind it. But gradually, as technologies come in, they've managed to shrink the size of the Pritt Stick right down. They've got little tiny Pritt Sticks now. A child can carry it. A lady can carry that on a person without embarrassment. It won't spoil the line of a tight-fitting cagoule or poncho. And... oh yeah, I'm getting married. Oh yeah, thank you for that support and encouragement. I am getting married. Well, once the papers come through from the Philippines. Mei Sung's her name. Mei Sung, literally translated, means Jean. Apparently, it's a lovely coincidence. And Mei Sung will make me a lovely dinner there. She'll make me a nice old plateful, the old plateful, a nice bit of chicken on there, and some peas and carrots, and 2 lovely scoops of rice. Rice, Mei Sung! Bad girl, in your bed. Now, my brother very nearly got married, but he got to the stage where you're supposed to say I do, and for some reason, instead of saying I do, he goes, wait a minute, where's my sleeping bag? We've all thought it. Remember when cups came out? All the excitement. The old days, no such thing as cups. You used to cup your hand, someone would pour scalding hot water on them. Now that's... and you've seen the new musical, have you? You've seen it. Have you seen it? Dog Breeder, the new... My dog's got worms. My dog's got diarrhea. One of me Jacksons is ill. It's a wonderful... And that is shiny, and it does dazzle, and it does excite as it moves around. But as it slows down, it takes a form, doesn't it? You realise that is a blister pack, isn't it? Oh yes, it's a blister pack from a tablet treatment system. You sit on my shoulders, I play mouth organ. How about it? It's a blister. You have 3 messages. You wish to hear message or you wish to delete. Hear message. Hello, John. Pick up the phone. It's your mum here. Now, this is a blister pack and a little bit of fun if you're on tablets, and it's not all fun being on tablets by any means. You're on tablets, sir? Most people are these days. A little bit of fun. Take the blister pack. Just pop it up there like that. What am I? What am I? Well, I'm an entry phone, a large block of flash. Press to enter. Press to enter the flats, madam. Press to enter. Press to enter the flats. Come on, madam, press to enter the flats. Who's that calling at the flats? Who's that calling? You say your name, it's like a game. Joe Marsh? I don't know anyone by the name of Joe Marsh. Go away from the flats. Go away. Go away from the flats! A little bit of fun you can have with a blister pack. Mole. 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 Phone. Bowl. Now, some of you may be wondering what this blue item down here is. Well, yes, it is a blue item. It's not a ghost. It's not a big blue ghost. Go away from the flats. Go away. Oh, Mr. Dutch elm tree, so many die. It's not It's not people of Great Britain, it's not a piece of sky that's fallen down. Oh no, I seen it, you got a piece of sky, it's fallen down. And he got a talking cat. It's not a piece of sky. It's not a rather relaxed wave, look, that we've managed to get in. It's actually... Let me put you out of that particular... Look, I'm nowhere near the barn, leave me alone. The whole thing goes off. You can imagine. Now that is it's a gymnastics mat. Yes, it's a gymnastics mat because when I was 9 years old, oh yeah, I entered the BAGA award system. One of me poodles has got a wart on its noodle. It's a wonderful, wonderful musical. I entered the BAGA award system. And I don't know if anyone here entered the BAGA award system. Anyone here? You entered? Madam, there, you entered the BAGA. May I ask the British Amateur Gymnastics Association, may I, just for your own jottings, your level, madam, that you attained in the coveted level 1. And, oh yeah, there's only 4, 3, 2, and the top one, 1. And madam, do you have your certificates with you tonight? You have No. So this could merely have been an attempt for a little bit of extra attention. Well, we'll never know. I entered the BAGA award level 4, which, madam, and back me up on this, consists of the headstand, simple enough but rewarding in its own way. A sudden rush of blood to the head. The cartwheel, the Arab Spring, which in my view is just a fancy cartwheel anyway. Oh yeah, I've said it. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I don't shy away from controversy. The Arab Spring in my book is a fancy, elaborate cartwheel, just as the penguin biscuit is an elaborate, fancy bourbon. And... oh yeah, spare a thought for the poor, anemic, albino cousin of the bourbon, the custard cream. Poor... Have pity on me, madam. Look, I've only got one leg. Oh. Turn away, madam, turn away. And down. Show you how it's done later. Now, you have 2 messages. You wish to hear message or you wish to delete. Here. Come on, John, I know you're there. Pick up the phone. She's very persistent, your mum, isn't she? I did the headstand, I did the cartwheel, I did the fancy, elaborate cartwheel, the Arab Spring. I came to the forward roll and inexplicably toppled backwards. A fundamental error. Oh, there's only a couple of things you can do wrong with a forward roll. You can omit the roll. Get the idea? You can omit the roll, but move forward anyway. No marks there. You can include the roll and get the direction wrong. I toppled backwards, thinking quickly. I turned it into a backward roll to straddle. Which anyone will tell you is in level 3 of the BAGA award system. And I was disqualified for being too cocky. So, to finish the show tonight, I'm going to finish on that forward roll. And madam, if you wish to join me, if those muscles are still developed, come and join me in that, in that lovely manoeuvre. And, yes, and apparently, you can tell a lot about someone's personality from what they're like. Now, my little dog, Buster, go away from the flats. Go away. Go away from the flats. My little dog, Buster, named after the Phil Collins character in the film. Yeah, Buster. B-U-S-T-E-R-B-U-S-T-E-R-B-U-S. Buster is his name. That's how we remember it. You've got to have a sister, don't you? B-U-S-T. And, he's got paralysed back end, so we built him a little cart. Oh yeah, so he's able to scoot around perfectly normally. But what happened was that one night, moving on up, one night, in love was the bride. One night, he came scooting out of the flat after a cat, right? The cat disappeared round the corner, stopped dead. Buster comes flying round the corner, swerves to miss the cat, wings the cat, hits some black ice, rolls the car. Oh, yeah. I ran out there, of course. Buster is lying on his back wheels spinning in the air. And bless him, the only thing he could say, over and over again, is the cat all right? Is the cat all right? Now, technically, it was the cat's fault. Buster didn't want to make a claim. I didn't bring it up. He never mentioned it, but I know for a fact he'd been drinking that night. What I'd like to do for you now, well, obviously what I'd like to do is get Adam Faith on, dressed as a budgie, going... Mole, foal, bowl, pole. See, I like gardening, so the ideal woman for me really shares my interest in gardening, sure, but also has a foot in the shape of a trowel. Go on. Dig. Dig, baby, dig. And you probably heard about that, there's been another one, have you heard about it? Oh, there's been another one. There's been another one. The fire in EastEnders, there's been another one. Have you heard about it? Oh, yeah, what happened was that, Barbara Windsor, she's got very dry hair, very poor condition. You write to these stars suggesting different cosmetics and conditioners half the time and they never reply. She's got very dry hair, under the hot studio light, caught fire. She's standing next to Pat Butcher, very straw-like, in my view. Very poor condition. I wrote to Pat Butcher about a month ago. Stop using Vosine, I beg of you. Hers went up. She's standing next to Gillian Tailthorpe, very dry hair, almost like kindling. Hers went up. It was only the natural barrier formed by the Mitchell brothers that prevented it from spreading to that bloke with the black curly hair who works in the greengrocers. Whose name is... come on, black curly hair works in the greengrocers. You must know this one. Nigel, isn't it? It's Nigel. Yeah, you black... Video shop. Well, it may be a video shop now. But it used to be a greengrocer's. It will always be a greengrocer's to me. Short blonde hair, husband recently shot. Cindy. Ah, not so clever now. Go away from the flats. Go away. Go away from the flats. The budgie fits perfectly into the cardboard tube from a toilet roll. Oh, cut 2 holes for the eyes, he's coming with you. Let him enjoy the journey. You have one message, sir, you wish to hear or you wish to delete. Yeah. Here? You sure we don't want to delete? Now, okay, let's get on with the levitation, the power of levitation, which I'm about to demonstrate for you now. I'm going to take a simple glass of chop juice and attempt to levitate by mind power alone, a simple glass of chop juice there. By staring at that glass now, I'm going to attempt to... It doesn't always work, but when it does, it's pretty spectacular, to be honest. It wobbles, certainly up it goes, and back down. As I say, pretty spectacular. Baron and Quirk. A little bit of extra money when we're out of work. That could have been there. Could have been this one. I don't know, but yes, a whole new penny on every single one. If you think about donuts, they're just a way for jam to get about, aren't they? They're just carriers for jam, aren't they? Trojan buns. The employment policy at B&Q, you're probably familiar with it. They tend to employ older people at B&Q. They say they're more loyal to the product at B&Q. Oh yeah, people in the 50s, 60s, 70s, great for B&Q. The problem is, of course, you can never get a trolley in B&Q because the staff are all holding on to them for support. Go away from the front. I was thinking to myself the other day, which do I prefer, tea or coffee? Let's make a list of the pros and cons of each. Tea on one end, coffee on the other. Tea and coffee. Steeler and span, Steely Dan. Which do I prefer? I thought, let's make a list of the pros and cons, the advantages and the disadvantages of each. Well, they're both brown drinks, aren't they? Oh yeah, they're both brown, nothing to choose from in the colour. Tea tends to make me want to go to the toilet. Bad boy, dirty boy, in your bed. Coffee tends to keep me awake all night. Tea comes in bags. Well, coffee comes in bags. Sure, coffee comes in bags, but people do tend to buy bags of coffee. They tend to make instant coffee. Well, you can get instant tea. You can get instant tea, but people don't tend to make instant tea. They tend to make instant coffee, make a pot of tea. Well, you can make a pot of coffee. You can make a pot of coffee, but people don't tend to make pots of coffee. They tend to make one mug of instant coffee. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 cups of tea. You can have more than one cup of coffee if you want. You sure you can, but people don't tend to do that. They have one mug of instant coffee, 1, 2, 3, 4 cups of tea out of a pot. I realised many differences between tea on the one hand, coffee on the other, and really it's up to you and what you particularly prefer at any particular time. Of course, by then the waitress had moved on. Cadbury's cream egg, Mystic Meg. There's just 4 of them for you. Now, jam, in a way, is like a union, isn't it, that fruit can join up to? Oh yeah, this is one... It's just one way of looking at it. Jam, raspberry and strawberry, they're the main block voters in this union, and they've got all the power, the raspberry and the strawberry. The damson, it's in the union, but it doesn't have the same sort of power, does it? It doesn't, no. It probably has to ballot individual members, I imagine. Of course, the apple left the union, didn't it? Left the jam union, did very nicely, got a pie, got a crumble, got a sauce. The pear, on the other hand, didn't fare so well. No, the pear left the union, didn't get a pie, didn't get a crumble, didn't get a sauce. Very rarely included in a trifle. Oh no, the only thing you see the pear on the side of soap. Bit of an odd one. I don't make the rules up, do I? It's yum yum yum. I don't know. My dad, he had great big fat fingers. Oh yeah, fat fingers. He was a greengrocer for a while, not unlike Nigel. And great big fat fingers. He used to paint those orange. The ladies would think they were getting more carrots. Go on, man. That and he'd have green courgettes, madam, courgettes. Have a nice big pumpkin for the weekend. Go on, man. Go on, man. Take a nice bite of the pumpkin. Go on, then. He didn't last long in Tesco's. And I'm rather pleased this week because I came into £150. Oh yeah, well, an annuity matured, so... You're in the bank and it's difficult to make yourself heard through that glass screen. The way I've got round there, I've got a cardboard tube which I'll just pop that underneath the glass screen, like that. Tens, please. Yes, or 20s, are not fussy, really. And a Twix, please. No, a Twix, up the back, a Twix. You decorate that up with your transfers, can't you? Make it look fancy. You buy a V-neck sweater, and there's a V of material missing, isn't there? You know what they do with that? They give that to Ann Summers. She makes those fancy pants. Fantasy pants of a sexual nature. And a wading bird. A wading bird fits perfectly into a Gap bag, doesn't it? The drawstring there, you pull the drawstring. Not too tightly. There's no need to cut any holes. He can see perfectly well, can't he? Mr. Wading Bird. Go away from the flats. Go away. Go away from the flats. Now that old phrase, too many cooks spoil the broth, the way my mum got round that, she had small laminated passes printed allowing access only to certain areas of the house. What's your favourite berry, madam? Do you mind me asking? I think we've all got one. The hawthorn, is it? Tart yet tangy. Or is it the rosehip, madam? Sweet yet sour. Or is it, madam, the hollyberry? Fatal yet festive. I'm in the bank the other day and there's a baby standing in front of me. Couldn't be more than 2 or 3 months old. You know what babies are like. They tend to be young. And this baby turned to me and went... They speak facts as well. And I, with a slight accent, obviously, I translated this to mean, can I borrow your cardboard tube? Well, of course, I was happy to oblige. The baby took the cardboard tube, went up to the glass screen, produced a gun, put all the money into the bib, and a Twix. The baby took the money, crawled out the bank, jumped on a Labrador, galloped off. He's highly intelligent, that baby. He knows all he got to do. Lie low for 18 months, physical appearance changed beyond recognition. That's the full set for you. Now, my mum had a system for feeding us, and your mum was probably the same. The system my mum used was the scoop chop system. You're probably familiar with it. Oh yeah. Up until the age of 5, we were allocated 1 scoop of mash, 1 chop. Oh yeah. Pork or lamb, they're the main 2. Beef gets a sausage, doesn't get a chop. I don't make the rules up. Mint gets a sauce, gets a jelly, gets toothpaste. Left the union, it paid off. Nice one. I don't make them up, do I? And the other in the shape of a fork. Go on, baby, dig. Go on, dig. Dig there, dig. From the age of 5 to 8, we were allocated 2 scoops of mash, 1 chop, or the fish finger equivalent. 1.5 fish fingers, 3/4 of a faggot. That's the way it goes. From the age of 8 onwards, we were allocated 2 scoops of mash, 2 chops. Oh yeah, that was the top level. She wouldn't budge on that. Oh no, you could be 16, you could be 60. The top level, 2 scoops, 2 chops. You imagine you get to about 30, 31. You fancy a bit more mash. Is that so dirty? Is it such a dirty, dirty boy, bad boy in your bed? To want a little more mash? So what we did, one night... One night, we snuck into her kitchen. Well, I didn't. My brother, the Roundhead, he... And he substituted her mash scoop for one ever so slightly larger. Oh, only ever so slightly. We got an engineer in with a lathe. He took a tiny slither of aluminium from the scoop. At night, she's doling out mash, unbeknownst to her, from a slightly larger scoop. We're getting a tiny bit of extra mash. A tiny bit, the smallest amount of mash that you can think of. Think of it. Smaller! Then after that, we snuck. We substituted that scoop for one ever so slightly larger. Not so she'd notice. That night, she's doling out mash from a slightly larger scoop. Then after that, we snuck. We substituted the scoop for one ever so slightly larger. Not so she'd notice. That night, we did slightly. Then after that, we snuck. We substituted the scoop for one ever so slightly larger. Not so she'd notice. That night, we're getting slightly more. Then after that, we snuck. For one ever so slightly larger. Not so she'd notice. 3 years later, she's doling out mash from a scoop the size of a paddling pool. She's employing 2 small boys. They start work 7 in the morning, peeling and mashing. Peel and mash, peel and... They're given laminated passes allowing access to all areas unheard of. But to be honest with you, it was too much mash. Oh, we're only getting 2 chops, remember? Hey, the chop-mash ratio was all wrong. So what we did, we snuck back into that kitchen and we took that giant scoop and we substituted it for one ever so slightly smaller, not so she'd notice. That night, we're getting slightly less mash. Then after that, we snuck. We substituted that scoop for one ever so slightly, not so she'd know. We kept all the scoops in a lock-up garage and we worked our way all the way back down. But in fact, we were so sick of mash, we went a bit smaller. And a couple of weeks later, we're only human, we fancied a bit more mash. We went a bit larger. And then the memory of the mash sickness would come back. Here we go a bit smaller. We fancy a bit more, we go larger. We fancy a bit less, we go smaller. We go larger, we go smaller. We go larger, smaller, larger, smaller. I can't see the cards, you'll have to make them bigger. I can't see them. I can't see, you'll have to get myself a taller wife. We oscillated around, but in the end, you know, we settled on that original mash scoop. Well, Mum knows best. And an ostrich, heavily sedated, fits perfectly into a wheelie bin. No need to cut any holes. He's asleep. I'm rather upset this week, to be honest, because I've had to make repairs on all my buildings. Oh, yeah. £100 for every house, £200 for every hotel, soon adds up. Not quite so bad, I had a bank error in my favour, you know, I thought. Oh, I put that towards buying King's Cross Station, but I was beaten to it by a small metal hat, so maybe there's something in it. A koi poo in a ditch with a tractor, it'll never happen. Zudo, they could call it. It's a woman, 14 generations of hamsters crying out for change. There's sausage fire, wet tea towel, not work. There's a woman in France. She's 127 years old. She's the oldest woman currently alive. You say to me, what do you do when you get to that sort of age? Well, she's got a job at B&Q, so she's sorted, respect you. Now, madam, I asked you, do you like cats? You do like cats? Do you have a cat yourself? No. Get a cat then. Is that too easy? Is that too easy for you? You like cats, madam? No, not you, madam. You don't like cats. No. Would I be right in a lot of ladies do like cats, not all of them by any means. Would I be right in thinking that your dislike of cats hides an irrational fear of cats? I thought so. An irrational fear, so irrational that the only reason you've come out tonight is that you got your friend here with the small ears to sweep the area for cats. To gather all the cats up in a giant sleeping bag. Oh, so that's where it was. To tie a knot in the top of the sleeping bag. And when you get home tonight, you'll call him on your walkie-talkie and you'll bark your instructions. I, home, release cats. What I'm going to attempt to do now, madam, and don't look so frightened, it's included in the ticket price. I'm going to attempt to desensitize you to this irrational fear. Yes, come, join me now as I desensitize you to cats. Come on, madam, up you come. A little bit of encouragement for the lady. Come on, madam, up you come. That's it, madam, up the stairs. At the end, up you go. That's it, madam. One foot in front of the other. In the walking fashion that we've learned to adopt, and that singles us out from the animals. That's it, madam. Take your time for... All right, madam, and your name is Helen, short for... All right, Helen, what I'm going to do, you growing it long? What I'm going to do is... for your own safety, please, Helen, please take your position on the blue mat for your own safety. That's it. Right, now what I'm going to do, Helen, is attempt to desensitize you to this little cat here. You met him earlier as Barbara Dixon. Not Barbara Dixon, of course. Clever disguise. It was, in fact, Stuffer. Stuffer is his... You find that funny, Madam G, the name? Stuffer. What's your name, Madam? I've heard it before. Martha? What was it? Joe Marsh, that's right. Remember Joe Marsh, everyone? Well, have your name put on the posters next time, Joe Marsh. It's the Joe Marsh Show! Special guest, Harry Hill and Stuffer. Joe Marsh. Joe Marsh. Oh, you can dish it out. You don't have to take it there, do you? Hey? Short black hair, market stall. Mark. Ha 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 ha. Now, sorry about that, Helen. What are we going to do, Helen? We're going to bring you ever closer to little Stuffer here until we've overcome this stupid fear of yours. Okay, let's get right. Over 4 stages. Let's get on with stage 1 of the cat desensitization process. You happy with that? Happy with that? You cope okay with that? Okay. Happy with the proximity of the cat? And back. We now move on, with your permission, to the second stage of the cat desensitization process. And it comes a little closer. You happy? You happy with that? Cope okay with the proximity of the cat there? Okay. And back. We now move on to the... You're doing so well. You really are. Let's move on to the third stage of the cat desensitization process. It comes a little... It comes a little closer. Happy with that? You can just come on, come back. No, come back, come on. That's it. Come on, mate, you come. You're doing so well, you really are. You're wonderful, wonderful. We're nearly there. We now move on. That was perhaps a little more of a reaction than I normally get, but that is by the by. We now move on to, you really have a problem with cats, don't you? Let's see if we can overcome it together. We move on to the fourth stage of the cat desensitization process. And look. He beckons. Come on. You've got to do some of the work. Leave the safety of the mat. Come. That's it. Come. You've got to do. Come to him. You've got to do some of the work. Don't rely on Stufer to do. Oh, see, it's not so bad, is it? See, it's not so bad. What a wonderful moment. You see? It's all right. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt. There. Oh, it's not so bad, is it? You're not so frightened of cats now. He builds a little nest. He likes you. He builds a little nest in the hair. Let's have a look at this for a minute, shall we? Here I am, a strange man rubbing your head with a plastic cat. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of suggestion. You're cured. Go back to your seats. You're cured. And for taking part tonight, complimentary Kit Kat, look. For taking part, help yourself. Go on. Put it back, you can't. You've learned nothing, have you? You've learned nothing. Hey? And for those of you who are interested, the part of Stufer tonight was played by Alex, the poor anemic albino cousin. Its shell too easily shed for it to be a pistachio. The almond. That's how I do it. That's me out the magic circle. Now, before I leave you tonight, I am able to demonstrate one last power. The power of memory. Yes, for I am able to remember every meal I've ever eaten. Since 1972, I qualify that for you now. So let's get right on with a date, please. A year, please, from somebody. 68, traditionally before 72. Don't be tempted by those cheap diaries, sir. It's a false economy. 1972. Anyone?
1977.
1977, Jubilee year. Cast your minds back. And the month. July. And the date, please. 15th. The 15th of July, 1977. Two scoops of mashed, two chops. That's all from me. Thank you very much.